I'm Gerard Lyons from Keece Electrical Services, businesses and units all over the country in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide and Auckland. And we run primarily electrical and AV and a maintenance team throughout Australia and New Zealand. Like many things in a small growing business, it's a never-ending process, and we're forever engineering Simpro and growing our usage within it. We forever tweaking up our estimating, our timesheeting processes, tightening up our purchasing. We run all our credit cards, credit card purchases, job management. Now we've integrated a lot of some other third-party systems into the Simpro ecosphere as well. MYOB does consolidated cash book payments. We run group reporting, but day-to-day, all the reporting and the functions are all run out of Simpro. We've set up a unit rate library in Simpro that allows us to share the pre-builds across the group. The time it takes to complete each task is the same. We may have a slight variant in the cost coming back from our wholesalers, but the actual the pre-build itself, we can go through and pick the pre-builds that will develop the quote. We've got 5 or 6 sets of eyes across our pre-builds, and we can make sure that from an audit process, they're correct and up to date. It also gives us quite an advantage to being cloud-based and in a multi-company structure. So each business unit runs in its own business. So depending on who you are across the organisation, we can allow you ability to see into each business unit. But also as we move employees across the group, we tend not to labour hire at all. We move employees from one unit to the other, and the guys just keep timesheeting in against the relevant job. They could be working in Queensland and they just code in against the Queensland job, even if they're coming out of Victoria. We've got 6 multi-companies. The multi-company is probably one of the cool features. It allows us then, again, as I said earlier, to share resources across all those companies. So we use single customers. All the quoting pre-builds is shared across the group. All the forms are shared throughout the group. So we make one change into a form and then we can push that through each of the business units. So it's a great feature. So Simpro helps us work smarter by tracking a job from quote all the way through to completion and allowing us to accurately track the costs and the revenue on that job and have visibility into the profit margin it's made all the way through its life cycle.